podcast.
Right?
How many times you watched to the
Oh, he brought me to the promised land at least daily for about a week, maybe two. It might have been longer.
We made a podcast.
I was wondering if we can Thank you for raising your hand, Ryan. I appreciate you taking your turn.
Eric, all y'all are bouncing around bashing on Eric. When's it gonna be my turn?
All right, there you go. Ryan's turn.
Who's next podcast?
Damn, what, you playing? Why Luigi beating that game for you? Put the controller down. Let him do it.
Bro, I can hear you way the hell from back there, bro.
That's cool. It picks up, but like, it's gonna be very faint in the recording, actually. So, Eric.
Is that free socket back there? Yeah, you can make that's just the can.
Hey,
opener.
bro, I'm gonna wear that shirt to regionals.
So I want to say,
Gamers need food badly. Nice.
Appreciate it, Eric. And I just want to tell you, Eric.
What the fuck? Thank you, bro. Appreciate it, bro. I love it.
yeah,
Yeah, that's a nice shirt.
good. And we're gonna have to get Kevin one too. We're working on that, Kevin. You broke motherfucker.
No, it's alright, man.
Ooh, somebody hit the pad.
Whenever you get ready, I mean, like it's not like I'm on camera.
Yeah, we don't want to see your ugly little four-quad looking face on there anyway.
Look, y'all make one more Lord Farquaad joke, and I promise one of y'all gonna spend that whole damn video with me.
It's funny too because he edited that whole part out when we was talking about it in the video.
Well, I had to, because when I slipped and I fell, my finger got over the camera.
Sure. Excuses. Excuses. And apparently the pad was on my mic, so it might be hard to hear me.
That's just Lord Farquaad's excuses.
It is Lord Farquaad's excuses.
Oh, Lord Farquaad.
Eric, I think we all should just bow down to
Lord Farquaad anthologies.
Watch. Okay. One. Watch when the next video come around. One of y'all gonna be Shrek, somebody gonna be dumb.
I'm not crying.
Get adjusted because you're banging in the mic. Everybody hitting this table is banging in the mic. We're trying to get situated.
And we know you want to touch yourself, but settle yourself down.
I definitely. Yep. Yeah. So, all right, guys. Welcome to a new episode of Who's Next. We're down a man with Ryan gone. He's coming though, so he might actually come in here during the episode. So, but I got Kevin and got Eric with me.
Yo,
just gave
what's up?
Eric a shirt. You know, we've got shirts for sale online on the website. You could buy a shirt now. You know, check us out, who'snextgaming.com. So, first order of business. Let me switch over to here. Apparently, I've been talking to these guys at Nerd Porn. I don't feel like I'm sounding all that. Let me see. Talk a little bit, Kevin.
Hello. Hello. Testing.
Lord Farquaad.
That sounds a little better, huh?
Yeah.
All right. So, anyway.
I mean, it was fine.
Yeah. So, I've been talking to these guys at Nerd Porn. I'm going to be on the episode with them. So, apparently, though, I sent them a weird-ass fucking text message. Email. I don't know how it happened.
You drunk texted him?
I guess. I wasn't drunk, though, but... Okay. This is what happened. I said, hey, guys, my name is Seth. I've been listening to you for a few months now. I'm interested in being on the episode. Blah, blah, blah. You know, that. And they said, you know, all right, that sounds great. Any specific movie or game. So I told them whatever one. Then I sent them this email. No B coming in CC, but Monday, but can go in the bathroom. Can be very careful, B.
What? What the fuck was that? How you did that?
Mistake. That's all I know. Like, I don't know what the fuck that was. And then they read the email on their podcast. Like, this guy said his email. But dude, like,
What I want to know is how often do you use the word coming that your autocorrect has it in his file?
I don't know, man, but I use it a lot. I'll tell you that. It's one of my best drops ever around here. If I can actually find it. Ah, man, my drop system.
Okay, you cunt.
Yep. All right. What?
Some guys was like, man, what the hell is this?
Yeah, I know, right? Anyways,
Yeah, butthole's delicious.
we got that one.
Okay.
I don't seem to have. I must have not put it on here. I can make it on here. But anyways, we're gonna get into our first topic. Talking shit. And Kevin, you brought up an interesting topic for us to talk about. So why don't you go ahead and get into it a little bit? I'm gonna adjust something on here. So go ahead and talk a little bit about what we're gonna talk about today.
All right. I was perusing the web and I came across an article about Polygon. Somebody talking about the new game. Well, it's a little, or maybe about a week old now. Cuphead just came out, I think about a week ago. And he was talking about the difficulty of Cuphead and how it's such a beautiful game because the game is completely hand-drawn using animation techniques from the 1930s and everything. It took like a long time to make and everything. And you can see why it'd be appealing to casual gamers. But the game... platforming isn't casual. It's basically boss fights, and the boss fights have really interesting platforming in them, but they're hard. So he wrote an article on it, talking about the points of difficulty versus accessibility. Mm-hmm. You know, he was making points about how this game had a chance to appeal to such a wide audience, casual people, hardcore people, but by making the game so hard, in targeting only hardcore gamers, they were limiting the demographic and alienating some more of their casual gamers, and basically saying that casual gamers should have the ability to play the game too. One of his main sticking points for his argument was the fact that Cuphead does not have an easy difficulty. Basically, the easy difficulty, if you select it, is just a practice mode, because if you beat the boss on easy, it won't let you progress in the game.
Really?
Yep.
Damn.
Wait, so if you go through simple, it don't let you progress in the game?
Nope.
I've been playing it on simple.
You know? Well, from everything I've heard, I don't have the game, but from every streamer and everything that I've heard, if you beat a boss on simple, it won't let you go to the next boss.
That's not true.
Well,
That's not. Because now, typically, all right, just to stipulate, I like to play my games as hard as they can be. Personally. It's a personal thing. However, Cuphead is a game that when my kids saw it, they want to play.
yeah.
I can't put it on regular mode if my kids are gonna play. They can get their ass. They get their ass smashed regardless. But it's definitely gonna be worse for them if it's on regular. So I try and give them a little bit of chance, and I end up dying so many times because I'm trying to save their lives. Because when multiplayer works, you only got 3 lives for each character, and once they're gone, not 3 lives, but like 3 health.
3 hearts.
Yeah.
3 hearts.
Let me ask you this: is it cross-platform?
Yeah.
No. What you mean?
I think, isn't it on Xbox as well?
It's Xbox PC. That's it.
Right,
Yeah.
but isn't it? Can Xbox play with PC?
Yeah, I believe so. It's supposed to be set up. I don't know how efficient it is. It's supposed to be like that.
If that's the case, I could get that on Steam and we can play that together.
Yeah, we could. It would work that way. Man, something's not seeming right. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry, people. Don't feel... Alright. There we go. Because y'all seem... There we go. Y'all seem pretty clear, and I feel like I'm hard to hear in the headphones, but now I sound good. There, I think everybody sounds good now. Okay, we good. Anyways, sorry about that. You could get on PC and play with me if you want. It is 2 players. 2 players is cool. The running when you play instead of not the boss battles but the other ones, 2 players is a little more difficult because you got to kind of go together. And if you go too fast, the screen's not always going to keep up properly. You're going to end up getting hit by something, or I will. And so, 2-player is a little difficult when it's the running gun.
So it's one of those type of games where both of y'all got to be in sync with it.
Yeah. So, but I mean, it's still a fun game. I think it's still fun playing multiplayer too. Like I wouldn't down multiplayer, but regardless, the point of the topic on here is just difficulty in games. What do you think about it? Like, Eric, when you play games, do you like playing at the hardest difficulty, or like what is your...
My thing is, like, when I play a game, I like to get my feet wet, know what I'm getting into, because some games that you start on hard requires you to play in the beginning on easy. So, say for instance, like Dead Space, right? Mm-hmm. All right, that's a game I definitely want to go in on hard because the monsters are crazy. It's insane, you know what I'm saying? You need strong weapons and upgrades if you want to have a chance. You know what I'm saying? Later on. But other than that, I like to play, get my feet wet, get all my upgrades, enjoy the game, And if I'm up for a new challenge, I started over on the newest difficulty, on the hardest difficulty, and start from there.
Mm-hmm. Well, we all know you're a filthy fucking casual right now. Because the crazy monsters is exactly why I played Dead Space.
I ain't no filthy fucking casual, because I ain't the one crying on the internet hollering about, oh, this is hard, oh, I can't do this, oh, the inputs is a drag, oh, I can't do this, oh my god.
Yeah.
That's the motherfuckers that bring down the fucking gaming industry, bro, because they fucking crying.
Well, I know there's been a talk about how games nowadays are much easier than they used to be back then. I mean, I think even me and Tim were talking about it in a previous episode. Like, just look at like RPG games where now like all your tasks are basically mapped out for you and you're like kind of guided and told what to do.
Right.
Where like in old school Final Fantasy games, you could actually play that whole game through and you would miss a bunch of shit because like you would have to catch clues and things people say. And then like the secret bosses, you'd have to level the fuck up to fight these motherfuckers. Like it's like, especially Final Fantasy 7, the Ruby boss, Emerald boss.
Yeah.
Ruby
That's
weapon, Emerald weapon.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers, they hit you with their dick.
What's wrong? Snake! Snake!
All right. Sorry, guys.
Feeling kind of low here.
Yeah, if you
Yeah, the all-time low.
yeah. It looks like we had a mistake and it cut off right when I said dick. So there you go. You're welcome. But oh, you know what? Let me give you these. I got another pair of headsets so you can hear. Hold on, Ryan.
Yeah, that's fine.
Y'all can go ahead and speak amongst yourselves while I go get another headset. Hand that to Ryan.
Man, your dog smell like a naked demon, bro.
Yep. Alright, come on, move.
Alright.
So, man, if y'all haven't tried Not Your Father's Root Beer, try it. The best thing on earth.
Oh, I really wouldn't say all that. It's alright.
It's good. It's really good. Go out and try it.
Would you like to explain why you're late?
He's always late.
I'm not always fucking late. Because most of the time y'all send me on shit.
He kind of looks like a little fucking leprechaun in that small ass chair.
He had to get the pot of gold that took my dick.
Tell me what your problem is.
The bodyguard?
Yeah. Whoa, shit. I come in loud in these headphones. All right. I'm going to have to be careful with this. But, all right, guys. We're back. We're at it. I know we was talking about where it dropped off at. I was using Final Fantasy as a way to kind of describe difficulty. We were talking about difficulty in the games and how, like, before, difficulty in older games, it was a lot harder than what we see now in these games. And so I think that goes to show in some way that games are being developed with an easier setting because, oh shit, I'm going to have to, let me turn my shit down a little bit. Hold on. This is kind of, there we go. It sounds a little better. Everybody here okay?
Yeah, I hear.
All right, good.
I hear fine.
All right. Anyways, so like I was saying, I think that there is something to the idea, at least with developers, that making games with easier settings or to be easier so it can be kind of universal to all players. That's a part of the game design, is a part of a way to sell. Because at the end of the day, you need to make money. And the only way you're making money is if you're able to sell. Can you pop this top on this beer for me? But the only way you're going to make money is if you're going to have somebody buy it because they're going to play a game that potentially they can beat. Right? So if you like, I think Eric, you said you got into Dark Souls, but that game was so hard that you kind of just stopped playing it.
That was Demon Souls.
Oh, Demon Souls.
Yeah, that game was pretty hard, bro. So I kept dying left and right. So I gave up on it. But
do you think
you
were
just
gypped
admitted
up?
you're a little filthy casual that likes to play games on easy?
well, if you let me finish before I was rudely interrupted, I got into Bloodborne.
Okay, you cunt.
I got into Bloodborne and I had a great time with that game. I showed Kevin. Kevin liked it. It was hard. It was hard, but it didn't stop me because I grasped how you were supposed to play and how hard the difficulty was and all that. So with that, moved on to Dark Souls.
Okay.
Was Dark Souls hard? Hell yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
Is it frustrating? Hell yeah. Like when me and Kevin playing, they got people like that'll jump in the party on the mic and be like, "Man, I can't get past the first boss." I said, "Okay, it ain't that hard, bro." He's like, "Dude, it's hard." I'm like, "What y'all did? What you did with the game?" He's like, "Man, I want you to do that." You know what I'm saying? But I can't tell you how many people came in the party and be like, they traded the game in because of how hard it was.
That's interesting.
And me and Kevin have a problem.
So
it is hard, dude. It's hard.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever noticed any of those people, and you may not have noticed, any of those people that trade in the game or like, oh, this is too hard, I don't want to play, buy the sequel or buy the next game? Or do you think that they lost sales because of that?
Nah, they didn't. They bought it. They bought it. So
well, I mean,
obviously they didn't lose sales.
No, but I'm talking about for sequel games.
Oh, sequel
right?
games.
So then when they come out with 2, it's like, well, damn, the first one was so hard, I'm not even going to buy the second one. Or do you think you remember seeing some people who said they traded in the first one, they were back on the second one, and you're like, damn, well...
I think there's some people that are. I think it depends, like, the press around the game. So, like, if they make the second one to say, like, oh, it'll make it seem like, well, this one's easier than the first one. Which there are some Dark Souls enthusiasts who say the second one's a lot easier than the first one. You know? But,
and maybe that was a part of that, trying to make it a little easier so they can appeal to a wider audience. Because what I was saying before, but it got cut off because of the recording error, was that Cuphead, that studio that made it, the people that made it, they actually like sold everything they had. They put everything they could into making that game. And they like what would make or break them would be the sales of this game. So responding to the article and what you said earlier, should they have made it this difficult, or when a game is this hard, like, is this that turns off fans? Is it something that turns off fans, or is this something that would, should developers not do this? Should developers, like, make easier games, or at least make easier options? Should we always have an easier option? Because the article was kind of arguing that the difficulty of the game was part of the game. Yeah. It spoke to the art of the game.
That'll open up a whole other door, because people going to be like, I'm paying all this money for a game that I could beat in 2-3 hours, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There got to be a certain depth of difficulty for the game, you know what I'm saying?
Well, that was his reasoning. He's saying, I paid $20. I think the company, what is it, $20?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's $20 for this game, and I can't even beat it. I can't even get through it. So I wasted my money because I can't beat the game. It's too hard for me.
Yeah. So do you think developers should always have an easy option for players who are like you, Eric, who can't beat difficult games?
I can beat I can beat difficulty games. Like I said, I like to get my feet wet so I can have an easier time when I'm progressing through the hard part. Okay.
Too late.
No, ain't no too late.
Too late.
But I don't think they should. I mean,
if more games came out and you hear everybody talking, oh, these games are great, and you play these games and they are frustrating and difficult and they don't have an easy mode for you to go to, are you cool with that?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
More. That's cool.
I'm cool with that. Like I said, it'll open up another door, because you're going to have people that's going to be like, man, I paid this much money for this game, for a 5-hour game, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure nobody want to pay $65 for a game that they could beat in 3 hours.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, to your credit, you did beat Dark Souls with me and Bloodborne with me plenty of times, and there's no difficulty slider.
I just fucking
Yeah, I know I am too, but what I want to know is, where were all these people when those games came out?
Exactly.
About Cuphead.
Exactly.
Because
like Bloodborne and the Dark Souls series ain't no walk in the park.
But you know what, though? I think one of the things about that is that Dark Souls is geared towards adults, and Cuphead looks like my son should be able to play it.
Right.
And like, I know, for instance, if I bought the game for my son, my son is not going to beat one level of that game. where like he can play Lego Batman and Lego games like that, and he can beat those games. He can play through those games. There's some challenging puzzles to an. I wouldn't say challenging. It's just that there's a lot of different puzzles that could be challenging for somebody like Braden. He's 5. My son's 5. So I mean, yeah, he's gonna have a difficult time with a lot of games. But when we were growing up,
let me ask you this:
old like Ryan. I mean, old arcade games, NES games, like side-scrolling beat 'em ups. Technically speaking, those games are actually kind of difficult. If you didn't have infinite lives or just be able, like when those games, because when they weren't in arcades.
So many continues.
Yeah, or so many quarters to keep pumping into the game. Because that game, and those games were probably built around the idea of you dying a lot. Because then you put more quarters in. So they had to be built difficult. But the way that those games are difficult is different than the way that Cuphead's difficult. Because Cuphead's difficult in a way that's like, oh, I can do this. I can figure this out. Like I can. Where those other games, some of those other games, I feel like are hard because it's just designed poorly. There really isn't a way. Like a lot of those side-scrolling beat 'em ups. Ryan, do you think there really is a way for you to play through that whole game and not get hit once?
A lot of practice.
I don't even think with practice.
To me, it's a lot of playthrough.
I don't even think we're allowed to play through. I think just by design.
I've seen guys on YouTube and people posting videos. I've even watched an entire video of the very first final fight with no damage.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. They got speedrunners who will play entirely through the NES TMNT without
they
getting
don't
hit.
get hit one time.
All right. Oh, now you've been raising your hand. I'm sorry, Eric.
Let me ask you this. All right, don't bash me. I played Mario. I played all the Mario games. Okay. I played the Mario games. The only Mario game I ever beat was Super Mario World. I never beat Mario 3. I never beat Mario 2. Or I never beat Mario.
Here's my question, Eric.
But them games, the first Mario was pretty hard, bro.
All right.
What?
All right, wait. Hold on, guys. Hold on. All right. My question is, did any of us promise to not bash Eric?
No, we didn't.
Okay, so let the bash begin. You piece of shit.
All right, everyone, chill.
All right, did you beat the first Mario?
Yeah. I think so.
Did you beat the first Mario?
Of course.
I don't remember.
Did you beat Mario 2?
I know the first Mario I remember playing.
We don't speak of that Mario.
I'm talking about the Duck Hunt. I'm talking about the Duck Hunt / Mario.
See,
game.
I've played those. I think
Mario Brothers.
I've played those games. I don't really remember if I beat them all the way through, but I know I've ran through those levels. I mean, I know Super Mario 3 is the one in particular that I remember. Okay, now I remember playing the other two and maybe some games that had the classics. They came back, but I don't.
Mario All Stars.
Yeah, something like Mario All Stars. That's the RPG.
If you had said
No, Mario All Stars.
Oh, no, I'm
it's
sorry.
the collection of all the Mario games.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I probably played that and played through, but I don't remember if I played through them, but I know I didn't quit because they were difficult. I'm going to put it that way. It was just because I just didn't get around to doing it. But I mean, I've beaten Donkey Kong 2, Donkey Kong 3. I've beaten
Donkey Kong.
Mario 3, Mario 64. I've beaten all these different games.
I never beat Mario 3.
I was going to say
And 2.
that there is a difference between it's hard because it's challenging and it's made that way. Then it's hard, as Seth said, it's designed poorly.
Yeah.
My example is Dick Tracy.
Okay.
That game was so badly designed to where, like, it's a lot of driving and stuff like that. And there's like shooters from the rooftop, and each vehicle has spikes on it. And then finally, when you actually can get out of your car and go into a building, everybody's shooting at you at once. And it's so hard to control the character. Everything was so badly designed. Even the Back to the Future games.
Yeah.
Especially 2 and 3.
Yeah.
I have no idea where to go. Everything's flying at me at once. I mean, I just think that's designed poorly.
Yeah.
Then there's Ninja Gaiden, that's made really good, but it's made to challenge you.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I bought that game. The first Ninja Gaiden, I bought that game back, bro. No, I couldn't even pass the
It's
first.
good.
I couldn't, bro. But this is the thing, though.
Tell you something.
I beat Ninja Gaiden 3, though. I beat Ninja Gaiden 3, bro. Because they had co-op on that one.
So you can beat it when you got help.
Shut up.
You're talking about Ninja Gaiden for NES, right? Not the new Ninja Gaiden.
No, I think he's talking about the new
talking
Ninja
about the
Gaiden.
NES?
Yes.
Oh no, I never played those.
I played a little bit of the Ninja Gaiden for NES, but I don't really remember much about them. The game, see, NES came out, and I was when I was very young, like through infantile years, and like the main system I really remember is Super Nintendo. I remember some stuff from NES, like Star Tropics is a game that sits very well with me. That was NES, and I think Super Mario 3 was also NES, and
Yeah, it is.
and that's another game that I played a lot.
Super Mario 3 was it was regular NES.
And that's
Yeah,
when it
Super
came-
Mario World was Super Nintendo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the first.
and then it
I
came
beat
out
that
Super
one
Mario
too.
All Stars with all the games, like
Yeah, and I had that too.
upscale graphics.
Yeah,
Like they redid them in upscale graphics.
Yeah.
yeah. So,
It was-
like me personally, I enjoy a difficult like Halo. I always go play in Legendary. Gears of War, I put it on the hardest difficulty and I play through it.
You remember playing Devil May Cry on
Yes.
PlayStation 2?
Yes.
Do you
Now,
remember
see,
how many
I've-
times? You remember
I've
what happens if
never-
you died so many times?
No.
In original Devil May Cry, if you died so many times consecutively,
They actually want to change the difference.
Oh yeah, they ask you.
right.
A lot of games actually do that,
It
more than just
recommends
that.
easy automatic. If so, you can't change back.
Really?
But at any time, you can change to easy automatic.
Now, I'll say this. I like to play on hard mode. Doesn't mean I'm smashing through hard mode. I've been asked to make it easier plenty of times by that damn game. I'm like, fuck you, I'm going to keep playing. So I'm going to do it on hard mode.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to say that, like, I'm just a beast and I burn through hard and ain't nothing. Now, I get my ass smashed,
See, y'all the
but
type-
I
y'all
enjoy
the
the
type of people that like
challenge.
that. Y'all like the challenge. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
yeah,
You
yeah.
got people that don't like the challenge.
Yeah, because sometimes when I play it on easy or I play it on normal or even sometimes I play it on hard, sometimes I feel like it's not like things I remember are things that are like super challenging and that like okay, this is a big memory for me and my wife. My wife remembers this because I got it around the first time I moved into my house when I first bought my house. Got in and I had got Kingdom Hearts. Okay, now Kingdom Hearts was older this time, so it wasn't new. I had went back and got it to replay it because I played it before. And I beat it, but I didn't do everything. So I wanted to go back and play it again and do everything. And one of the things was fighting Sephiroth. And I remember that motherfucking fight. So, and like, I would come home from work and spend, and it took me like a week, I think. And I would spend, I would come, yeah, the fucking promised land. I'm gonna take you to the promised land. I wish I had that fucking
If
drop.
I'm not mistaken, he was designed to be difficult.
Yes, he was
super
designed, and there was a method
Ain't he
to the
known as
mat.
the one-wing angel?
Yes,
He's the one-wing angel.
yeah, but there's a method to beating him. But like in a lot of RPGs, when fighting harder bosses, you have to be prepared, set up, and like not only do you have to have the proper equipment, you also need to make sure you follow his methods. There was different forms. After you took away so much health, he had so much health, he had invisible health bars. So
Yes.
I remember that. Dude, I remember that, bro. You kept talking about that all the time, bro.
Yeah.
Like, man, fucking Sephiroth, bro. Dude be whooping my ass, bro.
Yeah.
Dude said I be coming home every day trying to beat this dude, man.
Yep. But
I remember that
I
shit.
finally beat his ass, and then I also beat his ass in Kingdom Hearts 2 as well. So he can go fuck himself.
Right.
All right.
That man
So-
brought you to the How many times he brought you to the
Oh, he brought me to the promised land at least daily for about a week, maybe two. It might have been longer than a week. But like I remember accomplishing that and was like, and you know what they gave me? They didn't give me dick.
What was your frustration level?
Oh, it
On a
was
scale of 1 to 10.
Oh, it was high. That's why after that I felt like this. Exactly right.
I did not see that.
Yeah, I keep coming, but yeah, that boss was hard, but it was fun to beat him, to play through that. Like that was like an enjoyable memory of something just difficult that I accomplished, and I enjoy that from a lot of video games. I am able to look back and like, damn, I played Halo 1, beat that through Legendary. Halo 2, I beat that through Legendary. Halo 3, I don't remember. I might have did that on Heroic and didn't do it on Legendary at first. But you know, I beat those. I like to beat these games where like I struggle. I like going into a map like going into a level and there's things exploding, I'm getting hit twice and I die, and I'm figure out like boom how to beat it. Like I find enjoyment in that. I like it.
That sense of accomplishment.
So, but I get other people who just like to play it on easier because it's harder for them. One or two, some people just like to play because there is sometimes I like to put it on an easier mode because there is fun in just fucking blazing through people, like especially in shooters when you're almost invincible because it's so easy and you're just like and you're just shitting on people. Like that could be fun too. There's some fun in that different way of playing where like sometimes it's not always the funnest thing to be hiding behind a rock and going like sticking your head out, you know, because like if you get touched once you get fucking gangbanged, you know, and you're dead. So I see the other side, and when you're talking about difficulty in games, like I understand why you'd want to make easier settings for your game, and you can get more because it's all about getting more people to play your game. Right. And if your game's like, what will be interesting to see, because like Cuphead is getting high praise. And I'm pretty sure it's getting great sales.
It looks fun.
Oh yeah, it does. It's fun. But what I'm wondering though is if what will Cuphead 2 look like, right? Because if Cuphead 2 is the same, like very difficult and all this kind of stuff, will it get less sales though? Will less people want to play now because, well, that's too hard? Why would I want to buy a game I can't even beat, you know, a couple levels and then it's done? I can't play anymore.
It might, because they made with the first impression they made, bro. It'd probably be kind of hard for them to redeem that factor.
So, but that's the question. And so, I guess from that point of view, you're saying that they should make an easier mode for that
I
game.
feel like they should make an easier mode.
Okay. What about you, Kev? What you think?
Yeah. See, I think Nintendo actually came up with a really good solution with this for people like Eric who can't beat Mario. After you die,
shut up.
After you die.
No, Eric, you have this coming.
Yes. After you die a couple of times. After you die a couple of times in New Super Mario Bros., they will give you an item that makes you invincible. You can't die unless you like jump into the lava or fall into the pit. Enemies can't kill you. You can pretty much have infinite flight. It pretty much auto completes the level for you.
And what game is this?
That's Super Mario.
Which one?
The one you didn't beat.
Shut up.
That's in New Super Mario Bros. New Super Mario Bros. U, and it's even in 3D World. They have that system in all of their new Mario games. Yeah. In New Super Mario, the first one, they actually had a thing where you could hit the question box, and I think it was Luigi or somebody would come in and it would complete the level for you.
Oh, yes, I do remember that game. I forgot which Mario it is, but there was one where Luigi would come out, because my kids would always fucking die in that game, and then Luigi would come out and beat the game. I used to make fun of my kids for it. I'd be like, damn, what, you playing? Why Luigi beating that game for you? Put the controller down. Let him do it.
You think you can let Eric borrow that one?
Well, Eric watches Luigi and just holds the controller and strokes it against his cock until he comes.
I can play a Mario game.
Last thing we need to hear is, damn, bro, that Luigi cool.
See, if you had actually said you couldn't beat Lost Levels, you would have gotten a little less flack, because Lost Levels wasn't released here because Japan...
I played Lost Levels.
Yeah.
I still didn't beat it.
Yeah. Well, Lost Levels is a lot more difficult than the original Super Mario Bros. That's the actual Super Mario Bros. 2. Not the reskin of Doki Doki Panic that we got there. Was Super Mario Bros. 2 here in the States.
But look, all right. Cuphead. But look at Mega Man. Look at those old school Mega Man.
Yeah, the Mega Man games are
hard, bro.
Yeah, I actually got those old Mega Man games but you know what? That's to my point, though. Older games were made harder. Nowadays, we have a lot more games that aren't made that difficult, or at least have much easier options to play. So this Cuphead is something that's relatively different from most games that are coming out today, whereas before, that was a norm. There was a lot more difficult games, like Mario. Like, how did you even become a gamer, Eric? Like, you couldn't beat none of these games.
Hey, I played the Mario game. Like I said, I beat Mario World. I played the shit out of Mario World because I like the little belly you get with the little flight.
Did you beat the Mega
Yoshis.
Mans?
Yeah, I beat Mega Man.
How the fuck you could beat Mario?
I don't believe you.
Mega Man X or
all right,
Mega Man?
All right.
Oh, shenanigans. Shenanigans.
Shut up. I beat the X
Dilly dilly,
series. I beat
shilly
all the
shally.
X series. Y'all happy?
Oh,
That series is not as hard.
Yeah, it's
The
not
X
as
series
hard.
is
Shut
way
up.
easier.
Eric's dark secrets are coming out in this podcast.
Eric, you haven't played Final Fantasy. You haven't beat Mario. You like to play games on easy like a filthy casual. I think if you didn't cook so fucking good, we would have revoked your nerd card a long time ago.
We were like, remember when Terrence was like, "Oh, he ain't a real gamer. He don't have a Xbox." What he said? What he told
Oh,
you?
well, first of all, Terrence is somebody that I don't think anybody in this podcast listening would know, but he's a friend of ours
Yeah.
that basically told Eric he's not a real gamer because he don't have an Xbox. All he had was PlayStation.
I was wondering if we could
Thank you for raising your hand, Ryan. I appreciate you taking your turn.
And this is the thing.
All y'all are bouncing around, bashing on Eric. When's it going to be my turn?
All right, there you go. Ryan's turn.
Anyway, I was thinking we can have a new shirt for our clothing line called Gamer Needs to Beat Super Mario Brothers Badly.
Yeah. Oh man, but I disagree with y'all. I think that a game could come out and not have an easy mode and be more difficult and fuck anybody who can't beat it. I appreciate it.
I mean, it's subjective. You know what I'm saying?
It is subjective.
I think I like
It is
playing games.
subjective.
I like playing games hard. I agree with you, but I'm trying to just see the.
I mean, I play a game.
I mean, from a business standpoint, I would agree with both of you. Having an easier mode is just business wise, I think the better move sometimes. Because even though you could put a hard game out, and I think like people who like, you know.
But I'm saying if you're
Stroke
gonna make a game, all right, let me ask you this. If you want to make a game, you want to grab everybody or you just want to please a certain crowd?
But say it depends. I mean, first of all, any game you make is not gonna be for everybody, right? RPGs are not for everybody. Shooters are not for everybody. There are people who like different types of genres of games. So that's first. Second of all, with just making this game more difficult than for other like easier people, like again, it's just going to be for a select group of people, right? But those select group of people will rally behind it, and like it'll have a special place, and they will support that game over and beyond. Like I think when you make something that's loved, okay, it goes much farther to where even the people who say that's too hard may be like, well, I want to be a part of that bandwagon, or I want to kind of get in there. Like you could kind of set your tone and find your niche, right?
Yeah. If you carve out a niche for yourself, you can.
And so if they carve that niche out where it's like, oh, this is only for like people who can play these hard games, well, you know who they're always going to get back? Those people. Whereas if it's just like you're scattershotting to everybody, well, it's kind of hit and miss what will happen. But if you could come out and have your own voice, and I feel like that's what Cuphead did, is have its own voice for the type of game it is.
That's like
I think
that's like throwing everybody in the ocean and all the strong people could just swim
basically
to the land, you know, and all the weak people just drown.
Yeah, basically. But I mean, it gives it a unique voice, though, and I think that's sometimes more important because you know what, and even in business, though, you know what's more important than like just having a good product that's kind of good for everybody is actually having a brand. Okay, because if you have a brand, even though your brand may not speak to everybody, it speaks to, because even in marketing you have target markets, and even in marketing they teach you like to build out your target market person. So like they ask you to personify the type of person you want to sell to. Let's say you want to sell chewing tobacco to, you know, old buck out in the country, you know what I'm saying, you know, like you have that personality type and you're like, I'm selling to him. So you're not selling to, now other people might come buy it, but you're selling to him. Like you're trying to get that person. So you're focusing all your efforts on that and you build a brand behind that. Like Cuphead, I think, is giving itself something similar to that. But I don't know if I exactly call it like a brand. It's not like the Nintendo brand or PlayStation brand or like even Rare, that brand that's like a game developer that makes certain types of games. Like but Cuphead itself is now like that title. Now that comes with weight and it has a personality.
Yeah,
and that I think is kind of important.
Just like the late Souls games.
Is Cuphead considered a rail shooter? Is it a rail shooter?
No, not really, because rail shooters, you got kind of freedom movement up and down. I mean, there are some levels.
You can kind of do that with it.
But there are some levels where you're in a plane that could be considered a rail shooter, but mostly it's an action platform. It's an action platform.
Yeah, it's kind of cross.
A lot of rail shooters are hard.
It's all right. They cross the streams.
They got a lot of hard. They got a lot of hard rail shooters.
I.e., example of rail shooter, House of the Dead.
Oh, so that's what you're considering a rail shooter? Because it's not like that.
It's
Whose phone is going off?
Not mine.
It might be mine.
Son of a bitch.
He's like, might be
Son
mine.
of a bitch.
You know what it is.
Motherfucker. So
Cut off your phone, Kevin. Why you got it on, Kevin?
Like I have time for that.
Right. Like we have time for that.
I don't want to hear that from you. You left your phone on more than one time.
You don't hear my phone ringing now.
Shut up and go be Super Mario Bros.
Shut up and learn to play a fighting game.
I'll tell you that though. I mean, you do pretty good with fighting games, man. Like that's a place where you kind of shine at a little bit. I mean, you got your ass with Marvel vs. Capcom 3 by me, but I mean,
Oh,
still.
get out of here, bro. We were going backwards.
Oh man, I'm whooping that ass, bro.
Man, we were going backwards and forward. Man, I don't want to hear
Not
that.
at the end of that thing. At the end, I was smashing your ass with that Wolverine.
Man, that's because you play, of course, the Wolverine.
No, fucking hair with the fucking pipe.
Wolverine.
Anyway, that brings us to another thing I wanted to highlight and talk about. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. So we're looking to do, me and Eric are try and do some streaming on that. We're going to do fight nights. So whenever his ass gets the fucking copy of the game, we're going to try and do that. I did want to talk a little bit about that game though. Because a lot of places are giving it a lot of shit.
Yeah, it's getting a lot of flack right now.
Yeah, and honestly, a lot of it is probably deserved. But
Yeah, I agree.
there's a good game in there behind all that shit.
Right.
So, like the bad with Marvel vs. Capcom. It basically took the whole roster from Marvel vs. Capcom Ultimate 3. Not the whole roster, but like a good chunk of it, and just
Cut and paste.
Yeah, just cut and paste.
And changed up the mechanics slightly.
Well, I wouldn't even say slightly.
Not the mechanics, like they changed up the combos.
Honestly, I would say the mechanics and the mechanics are okay. The mechanics are fairly similar there. It's still there from 3, but like the button inputs and everything is very different, and in the move sets and everything. Like, I have to go back and learn characters I used to like. I can't okay. And you know, I find this funny because they give Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite a lot of shit for cut and pasting characters, but they gave Injustice. Well, hold on, they gave Injustice 2 praise, and they're like, well, they brought back these characters, but you know, they got some different movesets and stuff. Bullshit. When I played Injustice 2, I was right at home with Harley Quinn, which was cool. I didn't have to go through the learning curve of learning her combos, learning all her shit, and working it out. But Marvel, I picked up Rocket Raccoon and Chris. I have to relearn
Well, you
those
gotta understand
characters.
too. Well, in the defense of that, it's they pretty much they rebuild the system ground up. Like as far as mechanics, they changed that up quite a bit. But Marvel vs. Capcom 1, 2, and 3 was similar. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2, yes. 3 flipped it. Like, it was different. 3 felt way different from 2.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, and then 4, I mean, this new one, Infinite, feels like a mix between 2 and 3.
That's not even considered 4. It's a whole new thing.
That's what I meant to say. Not 4, but Infinite. It feels like a mix between 2 and 3.
Because the first one was 2 and 2.
Yeah. So,
fellas, would it even be bad to say that 1 and 2 of Marvel vs. Capcom felt kind of similar to even the older games of X-Men versus Street Fighter?
Yeah, it's kind of how it was built
Marvel
behind.
superhero.
Yeah.
Like Children of the Atom.
Yeah.
The Atom. Oh, it's a great game.
Yeah,
It's a great game.
So this one though, I'll tell you what,
That's the most popular one out.
the tag system in this game is fantastic. The way that you can flip between characters. I've been watching tournaments, and I can tell you where I've seen all 4 characters on screen, and 2 characters are both fighting each other almost simultaneously. Because they'll do like a super combo, and 2 characters are dealing with that, and the other 2 characters tag
they
in,
did that, right?
and they're fighting, and it's like in the old, like Marvel vs. Capcom 3, they just came in as assists. That was it. They just did a move. In this one, you can actually do a combo and then whoop, combo in, and then flip back and combo in like that. Like just keep flipping between your two characters and then holding combos together. Like it makes for some insane gameplay to watch as well as to play.
You know why they did that, right? You know why? Because the crazy infinite combos everybody was doing. Especially, look, Magneto, Doctor Doom.
Didn't help. They're still broken. It's still happening. Spider-Man's already got an infinite that's banned. Like, they basically say in tournaments, they try and ban it, like, don't do the infinite. Like, at least from what I've heard. Like,
What infinite he has? I know they exposed that thing with a little web thing.
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen the infinite, but I've heard it's actually fairly easy to do. And Spider-Man has an infinite where it can put you in an infinite combo loop. No problem. So,
even that little that little emergency.
I think there's
what's that?
Two characters. I think there's another character that has an infinite loop too. There's two characters, but I can't remember the second one.
What's that new mechanic they have that when you get put in a combo that you can just switch out to your next character when the screen turn like black and white?
Oh, it's like a combo breaker. Like I don't know what it's called exactly, but it's like a combo breaker.
They put that in there to stop the crazy combos like in Marvel 3.
Well, yeah, and there's drastic scaling because now the longer these combos are, like they cut the damage back that they do drastically. Like it's harder to do. These are two things that make it different too. It's harder to do massive damage combos. A lot of combos exist around the 5,000, 6,000 damage range. All right.
Yeah, bro. Because that's what Marvel vs. Capcom 3, bro. Everybody was complaining about. It was chaotic, and you got these characters with these infinitely long combos doing 100, damn near 200 hit combos. You know what I'm saying? Ain't stopping to that character damn near dead.
Dude, I just watched a match between Filipino champ.
I'm just saying that's
Sonic.
that's why they did. That's why they flipped that whole mechanic.
I know. I'm just saying. I just watched a match between Sonic Fox and Filipino champ, and 200 hit combos. Still doing them. They still finding ways to do them. So now it's much more difficult. Most combos exist around 50, 60 hit.
Well,
combos.
you got those combos. Well, they special. You got how many hits that little machine gun rocket bring out?
Oh, that's like 20, I think, or something like that.
So that's easily rack up combos.
Yeah, some of that it does. Yeah, it does do that. But another thing too is if you lose a character, that's almost it. It's hard to come back in this game. Where like in 3, you just click the X factor. And like one character can take out a whole fucking team.
That's what's the problem. That's why they took all that out.
Yeah. Now these Infinity Stones are very interesting. They bring an interesting aspect to gameplay because each character can have his attributes change. Like where Wesker in 3 was the only one who had like the teleports. Him and Phoenix were the only ones that really had like these good teleports. Mm-hmm. Now you can put a Time Stone gem and everybody has teleport.
Right.
Everybody can teleport. So it's interesting the way that they're doing that. So I like to say, like a game that I've been particularly playing, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. I've been watching the tournaments. I've been playing the game. I'm interested. I'm gonna go along for the ride. I'm gonna see where it goes because I'm curious to see the DLC characters that come out for it. And it sounds like the new DLC characters coming out are like way better than the characters that came with the game. So
yeah, that roster was lackluster, bro. Yeah. Like I was extremely disappointed because I was hyped. You know how hype I was. I was like, man, Oscar was gonna be in here. That's what I really wanted to do.
Sorry.
He still might be DLC though, huh? Have they announced all the DLC characters?
I hope he might be, but so far this is what they had to have. Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I heard that.
Venom.
Black Widow. Monster Hunter. Black Panther and Sigma. Which Sigma, Black Panther, and Monster Hunter, they should have been in the core roster in the initial release. Everything you just said though was mostly Marvel. I think you only said 2 Capcom characters. So that must mean they got to bring more Capcom characters. And if that's the case, then Asura could possibly be in that mix.
Well, yeah, you're right. Because
you said
Monster Hunter, that's Capcom. Sigma, that's Capcom.
It's only 2.
Winter Soldier, Marvel. Black Widow, Marvel.
Black Panther, Marvel.
They'll probably bring in 2 more characters from the Dead Rising series. Who knows?
Nah, man, nah.
They got Frank West.
That's enough.
That's enough.
Frank West enough.
I wonder if they might bring Virgil back. There was a lot of Devil May Cry characters in there. There was Trish, Virgil, Dante. They were all in there.
Cody Travers. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
Bring him in.
I mean, they brought him in Street Fighter 4. So
There you go.
I mean, he had his time to shine in full. So you got Hager in Marvel vs. Capcom. You got Guy in 4, as well as Cody, and you got them 2 chicks. You got that. What's that chick name on Final Fight? The first one. I forget those chicks' names, but they were in
Poison.
No, not Poison. I'm talking about the
Poison and
I'm
Fox.
talking about the protagonists, the girls. They had like 2 of them.
Well, there's
The chick with the tonfas. I think she had tonfas, and she had like a red.
Is it from 2 or 3?
I think it was
Dilly dally, shilly shally.
Because not from 1, there was no female protagonist.
But anyways, all the Final Fight characters had their time to shine in each of the fighting games that Capcom made. So
they can also bring characters from the Alien vs Predator game. That was kind of like a 2D beat 'em up, and it was kind of like
That was Capcom?
that was
they
Capcom.
they did do
That'd be
that.
pretty dope to see them in it.
You could tell it was Capcom because one of the characters, which is
But you know what? Predator came to Mortal Kombat. Mm-hmm. So I wonder if they can still do that.
Well, the thing is, they can their license. They still have the license to the Aliens versus Predator.
Fuck Predator. Give me Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That's what I was just about to say. They can use Major Dutch.
Yeah, that would
In Marvel's
be
Capcom.
amazing.
And
I
he
would.
has that
I
robotic
would
arm.
love to see him with the robotic arm, Arnold Schwarzenegger fighting like fucking Dormammu.
But here's how you can tell.
We had Spencer with the
Yeah, you
with the
do have
bionic
Spencer
arm.
with the bionic arm.
Fuck Spencer. Okay?
Yeah, fuck Spencer. We
fuck
want
that shit.
We want the governor.
But you can tell it's Capcom because if you look at the model rendering of his character in the Alien vs Predator game, and look at the model rendering for Colossus
Alright.
in the Marvel vs Capcom, they're pretty much similar, just rendered a different color.
But
Well,
I think
I'm gonna take a step out. I'm gonna grab. I forgot my iPad in the back. I'm gonna pick up some of the news articles I got going. Y'all can talk for a little bit, and I've got a guess that character game for y'all to play. And then the loser's gonna do something on Halloween or for the Halloween episode or something. Fuck what you want.
Between Kevin and Eric, right?
this is
Oh,
my
you
thing.
playing too?
This is my thing with
Yeah. Unless you got characters you want to put out there, I'll play. But
anyways, with Marvel vs. Capcom,
no.
they doing bad business practice, bro. You got
Yeah.
characters.
They did that with Street Fighter 5 too.
No, it took a while for them to get their characters out. Well,
I'm saying
the
bad
initial
business practice with Street Fighter 5
they
and now
did.
with Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah, because you got characters about to be released. Like how long Marvel vs. Capcom been out now? About like a month now.
Roughly a month, yeah.
A month. We about to get DLC characters already.
Yeah.
Like I said, those characters should have been initially
But
in
you
the
know
game
what though?
on launch.
Mortal Kombat came out with its DLC characters fairly quickly behind its launch. I think in at least less than 2 months.
Nah, bro. That's the thing. Netherrealm don't have a bad track record like Capcom.
That's
bro.
true though.
You know what I'm saying?
Injustice too got
Because
high praise.
we go back to Tekken Cross Street Fighter. Street Fighter Cross Tekken?
Yeah.
They had characters locked. They had characters locked on the game already, bro. That you had to buy. You put characters on the game. You mean to tell me I gotta pay for a $65 game when the characters already on there?
It's
Yeah.
called
What kind of-
microtransaction.
What kind of BS is that? You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Zangief. No, one thing I wanted to talk about the Marvel's Capcom is you guys talked about doing a fight night.
Yeah.
Can we get more details on that?
I'm gonna try and do it once or twice a month. Me and him are gonna get on PlayStation, and I don't have it written down in front of me, but when we do, we're gonna give out on the podcast.
All right, we're gonna do fight nights. We gotta do multiple fighting games.
But look, I'm gonna share out. Me and Eric, I think it would be cool. If we just share out our profile name, and if anybody listening wants to add us on PlayStation, wants to join in, you're more than welcome to join in on that. But yeah, we're gonna open up a table. And just me and Eric gonna fight each other, and whoever else, like we used to do, and then whoever else jumps in, we just play through the table. And that's gonna be how it is.
I only asked y'all because while
Are you open to other fighting games besides?
Yeah, I want to do Mortal
Guilty
Kombat.
Gear.
I want to do Injustice 2. I mean, I have to get on Guilty Gear. I'm gonna have to learn that one.
Guilty Gear, we got.
I got Street Fighter 5. I'll try and jump into Street Fighter 5. We'll do some different ones.
Yeah, all right.
No, I only asked because while you two were making out about Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, There you go. There you go. Kevin and I decided to throw our names in the hat.
Okay.
And we talked about it, even though Kevin didn't even make eye contact with me.
It was
or
all
even
psychic.
look at me. Yeah. Using our telepathy,
Yeah.
Kevin and I are.
There it is.
He smiled at me. But we decided Kevin and I will be special guest commentators for this.
All right.
And
I would love to get.
The only problem with that would be for Ryan, because Ryan doesn't have a PlayStation. And the problem is, I don't know a way. Like, I would like for Ryan to be able to come over to my house and then be able to commentate, but then I'm not gonna be able to have a mic. One of us is not gonna have a mic. So
You can get a USB mic, like a big mic.
but two people can't be on the same system with mics and show up on the stream talking.
No, y'all can share a mic. You know what I'm saying? Play those big ass iceberg mics.
Oh, just get like a. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We could do that. We'll get like a USB mic, and we'll hook it up to the PlayStation. That way, that everybody can hear us talk, and you could just come over for it.
right.
Then we'll do that. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. But we gotta wait for him to get the games. We could probably start with Street Fighter 5 though. I haven't been playing Street Fighter, so I need to get into it. So
I need to
my ass
get
whooped.
back into it too. Because I've been
my ass
busy with Dark Souls and whatnot.
But get Marvel, get Infinite. When do you think you'll get Infinite? Because I've been working on Infinite. We need to get back on the Marvel.
I plan on getting 3 again too. I'm planning on getting 3 again.
I got
as well as
3,
Street
but I
Fighter.
got it on Xbox.
Damn.
Can you get it on PC?
It ain't cross-platform.
PC and Xbox not cross-platform?
Oh.
Not always, no.
Not always?
Yeah, not always.
All right, we'll
It's
figure
$24.
something. Yeah, I know.
It's $24.
We'll figure something out. We can start a GoFundMe. If you want to pay for us to play fighting games, please help us.
This is our new Kickstarter.
Yeah, please help us. Yeah, so we'll do that, and we'll try and get that done. All right, I go get my news stuff, and we're going to do a little funny news, like stupid shit I found we'll talk about, and then we'll do a guess the character. And then we'll end this episode. So I'll be right back. So y'all go ahead and talk for a minute. Don't leave everybody hanging. And Kevin's got to take a big ass shit. So he's going to be gone for a little bit too. Probably about 25, 35 minutes.
All right, Eric. I guess it's just you and I gonna do this.
Yep. So are you going to get in the fighting game scene?
No.
Man, you got to get in and play it, bro. It's fun. What fighting games have you even played? Let's talk about that.
Lately,
Throughout time.
to be honest, I really was not that big into fighting games. I only say that because I have an older brother.
Right.
And my older brother used to take joy in whooping my fucking ass. Because one of our first fighting games we ever had was Street Fighter 2, the Tournament Edition.
I thought you were going to say Mortal Kombat because I know you.
No, we were not, at first we were not allowed to have Mortal Kombat.
Oh, right. I remember you saying that.
Well, Seth and Tim, bunch of turtle shells.
Still recording.
We didn't have Mortal Kombat, but we did rent it, and we did play it at the house, but we really didn't have it to own. We had Street Fighter 2. My brother used to take joy in just whooping my ass. And he would whoop my ass so bad, it made me not want to play fighting games. Not until Mortal Kombat 2 came out. And I actually got better at that. But there was always just somebody who was a lot better than I was.
Right.
Until Killer Instinct came out.
Oh, Killer Instinct, bro. Killer Instinct.
No, I can play this.
Ooh, I love
play the shit out of the
Killer
old Killer Instinct.
Yeah, the old Killer Instinct.
But I kind of just, I've had some demos here where I had like Tekken 2, Tekken 3. Fighting games is not really my cup of tea, as you would say. But I know a couple years ago when Xbox One first dropped, and I didn't have any games. It's like I bought a $600 Xbox, but didn't have any fucking games for it. So and then out of the blue, the brand new Killer Instinct, because I've been hearing about Killer Instinct 3 for years and years and years, but it just turned out to be some big fucking ball buster, and everybody's making these fan fiction shit about it. Finally, I see it on the fucking Xbox One, downloadable for free. And I was just like, oh my God, my prayers have fucking came true.
Right.
And I'm like, who am I going to play as? Guess what? None of the characters are down or playable because you got to fucking buy them.
Right.
So you get one free character a month. And I want to say the first character they gave me was...
Probably Jago.
It was Riptor.
Or Riptor.
So I had to wait the next fucking month to get Jago. Then after that month, they tried to give me like Orchid, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking buy Jago for $5 fucking dollars.
Might as well, yeah.
And then I was on and off on that game until they dropped Rash, and I played the shit out of Rash.
Yeah.
Still enough for me to buy the fucking game.
I still have the game. I still bought the game on. I bought the game on PC. I didn't buy the game. I downloaded it free. But I found out that it was coming to Steam soon, so I was like, all right, I'm not going to buy none of the packages until they come to Steam, you know, because I'm on Steam most of the time, more than I'm on Windows, you know what I'm saying? So
I know you guys talk about Injustice a lot. I remember fighting game.
I like Injustice, but that's really upset.
Oh yeah, but I do.
I'm gonna whoop your ass in Injustice. You best believe.
Oh shit.
Oh, he talking.
But you know it's true though.
He talking all that head. I ain't even play it yet.
That's exactly.
It reminded me of a game for Super Nintendo. It was a Justice League fighting game.
I remember that. Ooh, I remember
Justice
that.
League fighting.
I remember that.
And I remember Batman being the best fucking character.
I will play Flash and I will play Aquaman. That's what I played in there.
If you really know how to use them, they were really bad.
Yeah, Flash.
They
was
were
beast.
bad.
Boy, Honeybee got a beast ass Flash.
Oh, speaking of Injustice, did you see Adam?
No.
Bruh.
Who's
The
that?
Adam is crazy, bruh.
Oh, they got gameplay out for him?
Yes.
I did not see that yet. I've been waiting for Hellboy.
Bruh. Hellboy.
Hellboy's the new DLC character coming out.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's Hellboy and Apache Chief.
Yep. Apache Chief.
Boy.
Are you sitting? No, you fucking
lying.
around, you son of a bitch. You fucking
lying.
Apache Chief. He said Apache Chief. I'm like, what? No, ain't no fucking Apache Chief. What the fuck?
If only.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. The Adam on point, bro.
If only if we saw
fight, bro.
if only if we saw a video of all your faces when I said Apache Chief, they got pretty fucking excited.
Yeah, I was. My dick was.
I ain't
super
gonna lie,
hard.
bro. Sub-Zero and Raiden had the coldest fucking X-ray moves, bro. Bruh. Did you see Raiden X-ray move? Seth?
Motherfucker, man. No, I didn't see Raiden's.
When he knock in the sky and he create the Mortal Kombat symbol and it turned into the dragon and knock him back down to the ground.
No, I didn't see that one.
Bruh, you gotta check out Raiden and Sub-Zero, bro. So cool.
I've seen Sub-Zeros. I've got Sub-Zero actually.
That man
I'm gonna have to do this.
That man
again.
come out sliding. Wow, hit your ass with the hammer, bro. Shit. Man was being all elegant and shit.
Yeah, it almost as if Eric has actually done ballet in his time.
Nah, I ain't do ballet.
It was very, very elegant indeed, Eric.
Well, screw that. Kevin, we know you like Mortal Kombat, so tell us your thing on Mortal Kombat.
I'm gonna have to do this the hard way, but I think I'm ready for a new segment. So I'm gonna make music. I was trying to get some planned. I had an idea of like some kind of news song with some farts and stuff, but like I just think I was trying to get it, but I didn't have enough time. Oh, time. I need some help. Anyways, John Carpenter is dedicating his life to Destiny 2. News update.
I saw that, but I didn't read it.
Yeah, so apparently in an interview, they said that, and this was on Kotaku. This is kind of stuff that's like reported, so why not? This is the shit that really matters.
Well, for starters, who is this guy?
He's a director.
He's the director.
You've never seen a John Carpenter movie?
You ever seen Ghost of Mars with Ice Cube?
Nope.
I know you've seen that. Ice Cube's in it.
Nope.
Oh, racist.
You've probably seen Escape from New York or Escape from LA, huh? You've had to see those.
Have you seen the Halloween franchise? Michael Myers.
Yeah.
He directed the very first two.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, actually, he did three, but it has nothing to do with Michael Myers.
No.
So he's a big Destiny fan?
Apparently he's saying in his old age he got to play Destiny 2 and it's fun. And he said it's hard, so that's why he's dedicated his life to learning how to play it.
Well, yeah.
He said at my age, why not? It keeps me out of trouble. So I guess running around on Destiny 2, y'all might be running into John Carpenter.
Well, running into John Carpenter on Destiny 2, I'm gonna thank.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's got the time and the money for the fact he just sued somebody for $500,000 for plagiarism.
Oh yeah.
Luke Benson. He's done movies like Leon the Professional. He's done a lot of movies in that genre right now.
Yeah, you turned me on to watching that movie. Leon the Professional. I watched that one.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks.
But John Carpenter just sued that guy and won in court.
Yeah.
Because Luke Benson's movie, which is actually on Netflix, is called, was it Lockout?
Lockout. I think I know what that is. That the one where they no?
It's a guy. Is
that the one where the prisoners are in outer space?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
So John Carpenter just sued that guy for saying that his movie Lockout is complete play-by-play plagiarism off of Escape from LA.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think so?
Kinda, but I would think it's better than Escape from LA because that one was a piece of crap.
Oh yeah.
But it had Kurt Russell surfing a tsunami.
And
Dilly dally, shilly shally.
All right, the next bit of news here, since we live down here in the great city of New Orleans, or in the outskirts of it at least, right in its ass crack, Louisiana ranked number 2 in chlamydia, gonorrhea, and syphilis rates.
Well, Eric has been.
Wait, what? What?
So apparently, you guys out there find you lovely ladies. There's a good chance that they've got chlamydia, gonorrhea, and syphilis if you find them from Louisiana. They're number 2. Their rates are number 2 in the United States.
Who is number 1?
Most of it is Washington, D.C.
What the fuck?
Well, everybody knows prostitution is bad.
is it? Can you also look up, because I've also heard that Baton Rouge is number 2 in AIDS.
It might be.
In the United States.
This one just has those 3 sexually transmitted diseases, and it's talking the state, not city, the state. So the state of Louisiana is number 2 in all of these. So it's not just like New Orleans.
Man, that's scary, bro.
Although I do remember when I was in Higgins, they had a blood drive, and they had to give back. It made the news. Higgins High School made the news because they did a blood drive, and I think it was 70% of the students' blood they could not use because they had HIV. Yeah, that it was a high number, 70%. But I mean, you're talking 70% of probably a small population of students who went and gave blood. So, I mean, it's not like it's 70% of the whole school. But, maybe 70 is the wrong number, but it was high. It was above 50, I'm sure. I thought it was in the 70 percentile. And that was the news. It was back in 04.
I'm about to say, my ass didn't even give blood, so I don't know what the one.
Yeah, so.
I gave blood when I was at Honville.
Yeah, well, I know a guy, though, who claims that he's had sexual relations with 80 plus women, and he doesn't have an STD to speak of. So I don't know how you dodge bullets like that, but go figure. And this guy, typically, I would believe what he says because he's a trustworthy person. But
he probably doesn't have one. He probably didn't have an STD that was curable.
Let's see, gonorrhea. Mississippi has got the biggest gonorrhea rates. Okay. For that, but the other ones are all Washington D.C.
Wow.
Now they said HIV was not included in this 2016 sexually transmitted. Now, of course, this news has nothing to do with games or anything like that. But I didn't give a shit. We're from Louisiana, and I thought this was fucking crazy.
Big AIDS, man, like HIV.
They didn't do it in this study, so they don't say. But I think. The 2015 data put Louisiana as number 2 for most HIV diagnosis per capita, reporting 29.2 people per 100,000 people. So about 29 people per 100,000 people have HIV.
Wow. So to help stop the spread of gonorrhea or
Washington,
syphilis.
D.C. has number 1 on HIV, as well as number 1 on a lot of the other ones. Except for gonorrhea. Mississippi's got number 1.
So what that's over there song for?
Prostitution is bad over there. Like, yeah.
Guys, I think that would help out with the stopping the spread of gonorrhea and syphilis. Eric seriously needs to beat Super Mario Brothers. That's the only way. But until you do, Louisiana will wait.
Louisiana will patiently wait for Eric.
We're all fucking do. We're all fucking do.
We all believe in you, Eric.
We don't want gonorrhea, so go fucking play.
All right, so this has actually made a lot of news. I've been seeing this pop up a lot. I caught this off of IGN. So y'all watch Rick and Morty?
Yes.
Have you heard about what's happening with Rick and Morty?
I mean, I kind of watch it.
Rick and Morty is pretty awesome. Rick and Morty fans riled after McDonald's sauce stunt runs out.
He was one of them.
Yeah.
You were one of them, Brian.
I really wanted that Szechuan sauce. I really did.
And this is actually been updated too, where I think even the creators of Rick and Morty have come out like against McDonald's. From what it sounds like to me, it was an old sauce McDonald's used to have.
It was for the Mulan movie.
Oh yeah,
it was promotional for the Mulan movie.
It was a promotion for the Mulan movie that came out. What was it?
It was a dipping sauce. It was called
Szechuan.
Szechuan. Okay, I was about to fuck that name up right now.
Did you see what McDonald's did for that whole stunt with the Szechuan sauce?
No.
They actually they went into their I would say archives, and they got their hands on a whole container, like a jug of that shit, and they sent it to the creators of Rick and Morty with a note on it saying that this is a Szechuan sauce from C137, which is the dimension that the Rick and Morty is from.
Okay.
They said this is from from Earth C31. I was like, what was it, C37? They did that whole fucking stunt saying, you couldn't find it. Here it is. It's yours. So they the next day, they took the sauce and they did a live feed where the entire team of Rick and Morty tried it. And they were like, some were like, oh, not missing nothing. Oh, it's okay. Oh, this is fucking amazing.
It reminds me of that Marvel thing where they ate shawarma at the end.
I don't even know what the hell y'all talking about right now.
It's a dipping sauce. So you know what dipping sauce is, right?
No, I don't know what dipping sauce is.
I'm not sure your intelligence level here, man. I'm just trying to gauge it one step at a time.
I'm pretty sure if the people know I know how to cook. They know I know what a dipping sauce is.
All right.
Well, I mean,
Kevin,
you don't know how to
I'm trying to
score
explain
right
it to
and
you that, dipping sauce, McDonald's had a dipping sauce. Originally, it came out as a promotion with Mulan, correct?
Yes.
Okay. It's gone. It's not there.
They did an episode.
Rick and Morty is a fairly new television. They're on the season 3 right now, I believe, right? But it's got a large cult following, and it's very popular. I won't even say cult following. It's like a mass following. Like a lot of people like Rick and Morty. It's like an animated show in the way of like Family Guy and stuff like that, where it's adult. But it's better. I don't want to put it in that rank like that. It is better, and
it's better than Family Guy.
Yeah, it's like science fiction shit. Like it's like some sci-fi shit.
Whoa, back it up. Is this better than Family Guy?
Yes.
Do you think Family Guy is the best animated show ever?
I think it's fucking hilarious and good.
Oh my god!
Well, look, Family Guy is pretty good. At least in his earlier years, it definitely was. Look, I was a Family Guy fan for a long time. Now it's okay. I catch it every now and then, but no, Rick and Morty's like
way better
than Family Guy because it has a more coherent story and it's very sci-fi. Like there's actually almost like a linear kind of story.
Do you like Back to the Future?
No.
Ryan's Eric's a different person. You gotta understand him.
Yeah.
Anyways, Rick and Morty is a very popular show. Animated adult comedy in that line of like Family Guy and stuff like that, right? Okay.
I saw pictures of it, but I never really watched it.
If you watch it, I think
everybody has done that. They've seen it. They're like, oh, I'm not sure about it.
Yeah.
And finally, when they watch it, They love it.
Yeah, if you watch it, I would think you'd like it regardless. It's popular. And they did an episode. Yeah, and they did an episode where they said something about this sauce, this McDonald's sauce. Fans went nuts trying to get it from McDonald's because McDonald's tried to use it as a way to get Rick and Morty fans to McDonald's. Like, hey, we got the sauce. Well, it ran out. And fans are pissed off. Like, there was a big thing about them getting all mad with McDonald's for saying they had the sauce and they didn't have the sauce.
And they only did it for the show because after Mulan dropped and then they got rid of it for a limited time, nobody cared.
Yeah.
Nobody even cared when Mulan came out. Nobody cared.
I didn't even know about the sauce for that either.
I didn't know about the sauce until this happened either. I didn't know. I didn't know it was a Mulan. They just enlightened me to that.
Like, I remember
thing.
the sauce, but I wasn't eating at McDonald's that much to even
care. You had to eat at McDonald's that much to know about that. So. Yeah. I ate at McDonald's, but not like that.
Yeah. I only remember because I actually read an article about that whole thing you're talking about.
Yeah,
because I saw the episode and he was talking about I need that Szechuan sauce, and I'm like, oh, I remember that. Yeah, that was popular. I was like, oh, that's kind of how popular when Batman Forever had the fucking
why the hell McDonald's? Why the hell McDonald's would even say they had the sauce if they didn't?
Well, no, they did have it. They didn't have a lot of it though, and they ran out, and it pissed fans off because they were saying, oh yeah, we got it, but they didn't have. It's like Nintendo saying that they've got the Switch, and then you go to a Walmart and they said they only got 2 of them.
Yeah,
like what happened in our first episode of Who's Next. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that.
Well, you have to think of it this way, Eric. They had it out. It didn't do so good, so they stored it away in storage. And then when Rick and Morty talked about it, they brought back what they had, and it wasn't a whole lot.
What the fuck? You mean to tell me they stored the sauce for that long time?
Yeah, I would think it expired by then. They
didn't just make any more.
Yeah,
they just brought it out and said, "Here you go."
That's bullshit. They had to make a new batch of that shit. Bro.
I would think they'd have to, bro. Because even
they can't take a store sauce out like that.
Not for years like that. I don't think they just stored it.
That had to be 20 years, man.
Yeah, that's a long time to store sauce and to give it to the public. I don't think so.
This ain't wine. This ain't wine, Ryan.
It doesn't get better with age.
Yeah, I don't know that.
All right, the last article we have. An Indiana couple admits to stealing over $1 million worth of electronics from Amazon. So what they did, and now they have to pay it all back. So apparently what they did, they were taking advantage of Amazon's accommodating returns policy, which does not always require a broken item to be sent back before a replacement is issued. Under hundreds of false identities, the couple ordered electronic goods like GoPro cameras and Samsung smartwatches. Kevin started doing this right now so we could do some video for Gamer Needs for Badly. Then would
if I did it, I wouldn't get caught.
No, you probably just break everything as it came in.
he would drop in the fryer.
Yeah, just like you dropped my phone. It's all right, Kevin. I just gotta tell you this. Let's see. Amazon would issue a replacement, but they would never send back the item they reported as defective. So that's what they would do. They would just basically reporting the stuff as damaged or whatever, and so they would get replacements back or they would get their money back, I think, in some way, and they would never send back the broken item. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So then they would keep the good items and they would sell them, and like they were running that scheme. Amazon didn't keep up on their return.
I'll say, whose fucking fault is that?
Amazon's.
It's Amazon's fault.
Yeah.
So what these two couples, they own the store or something?
It's just a couple. They didn't own a store. They would just order from Amazon. They would order like GoPros and smartwatches and all that shit. And they were like, "Oh, this is broken. Can I get a replacement?" And Amazon was like, "All right." And technically, you're supposed to send in the broken product. And you get what they're saying is Amazon's been fairly loose with this return policy. So they would just send them the stuff. And what the couple was doing, though, was using a bunch of fake identities. So they kept making new accounts, new identities and stuff like that. And ordering products, saying it's broken, getting returns, and then not returning the, quote unquote broken product, which really wasn't broken. And they fleeced him out of $1 million of products.
Damn, how long he was doing that shit for?
I don't know. I'm trying to see if they say here. I've read through some of it. Boom, 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 boom.
We'll just long.
They said that they would sell the electronics below market price to Glumac, who would then mark them up for resale to the public through an unnamed New York entity. Glumac also allegedly laundered the profits from these sales before paying the couple their share. So they were working with some company, Glumac. Glumac was paid out over $1.2 million for the goods, around $725,000, which went to the family that was running the scheme.
How much?
$725,000. They were caught in a joint investigation conducted by the IRS. Oh yeah, fucking IRS will catch your ass. Well, that's what you don't fuck with. You don't fuck with the IRS. But it said the IRS, the United States Postal Inspection Service, and the Indiana State Police, they all worked together to catch them. They were charged in May. But they're facing up to 20 years in jail for it. But they don't say how long they were running the scam for. This was on The Verge.
Yeah, that's a federal fucking offense.
Yep, fucking right. That shit.
You don't fuck with Uncle Sam.
Fuck no.
You don't fuck with his money.
Fuck no. That man wants his money. He gonna get it. Fuck, especially fucking boy.
Erwin R. Shyster.
Yep. So that's that. Let me see here. Kratos. Nope. I thought I put it in here. Yep, I did. I just didn't make it a drop. Boom. Here we go.
Jackie Chan.
Yep. Who's that? That doesn't count. That's not a point for you,
What
sir.
the fuck?
That's not a point for you, sir.
I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't even know we started the game.
Yeah, that was just a little intro thing of Jackie Chan.
Well, that's all right.
I knew
we'll
who
put
that
it on easy mode.
I knew who it was, but I didn't think we had
I need to put it on easy mode for Eric. I forgot.
Shut up. I knew who that was.
All right. So we're going to play Guess That Character. So I'm offer to any of y'all if y'all want to do it first. Do y'all have idea of characters you want to try and give hints out so that I can play, or do you want me to run this?
I could probably come up with some stuff off the top of my head if you really want to try it.
I mean, that's what I'm doing too. So, All right. We'll do it two ways. Me and Kevin will try and stomp Eric and Ryan. All right. So y'all two got to see who guesses them, but then us two, we got to see who gives the better clues and stuff like that, and stumps y'all the longest. Does that make sense?
No.
So oh my god, did I explain this? All right. Does it make sense to you, Kevin?
Yep. See, the hesitation says no.
All right. What I'm saying is, if me and Kevin are giving you characters to guess, okay, one of you will be a winner if you guess the characters.
Yeah,
right.
I know.
All right. Me or Kevin will be going against each other into who stumps y'all the most. All right? So if y'all guess his characters first, he fucking sucks, and I win. If I stump y'all, and if I don't do as good stumping you...
I get it. Whoever make us think the longest.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So, Kevin, you go first. Y'all two go try to figure it out.
All right. Let me see.
And it has to be a person, not a thing. A person.
You gotta talk to Tim about that. He's not here.
He fucking cheated. That's why I lost last time.
Really? Tim did a thing?
He did a thing. He said, guess that character. And he guessed a thing. And they winked at each other. And then I was like, oh yeah, it's that. Haha, you win. And I was like, that's not even a character. It's a thing, so guess what?
Alright, let's go.
Alright. First clue. She once chopped off her grandmother's head with a chainsaw.
Y'all going. You can give more clues, unless you think you know it from that clue.
I don't know who chopped the fucking grandmother head.
Now, you gotta remember this too, though, right? It's gotta be a character you think Ryan and Eric would know. So you
they know this character.
Oh, okay.
I'll give you another easy one. It's a she, and she's fairly popular in a main DC franchise.
I think I might know this guy. Okay.
Alright.
I'm gonna tell you straight up, I don't fucking know.
Alright, let me see what's the next one. She once was pregnant and went missing for an entire year in order to give her baby up to her sister when it was born.
Ryan, you don't know?
God damn. I was like, I feel like I do, but it's like, no. I need more clues.
I mean, I don't know if I know either. I just think I might, but I'm not playing y'all.
So how many clues do I get before?
Keep going. As many until they're done.
Many until they're done. All right.
But this is good though. If they're stopped longer, you're doing good.
She was once thrown out of a third-story window by her boyfriend because she improved upon an idea that he had.
I don't think I know this character anymore. It is a DC character?
Yes.
Man, I don't know.
You might need to start making the clues easier now, but keep going.
All right. Let's see how much easy. I don't want to go too easy and give it away too much.
I got you.
Let me see. Okay. This is gonna give it to you, but I don't think it'll give it to them. She once had a fight with the Joker's daughter.
Harley Quinn?
Yes. Yes,
1 point for him.
Uh-huh.
She cut her grandma's head off with a chainsaw?
I can believe
Is that new?
I can believe it. Must
You didn't see Injustice Among Gods and Monsters? Harley Quinn was a straight up serial killer. And she
I did see that movie. It's an animated movie, right?
Yes.
But that doesn't really take place in the regular DC world. It takes place in an alternate universe.
Yeah, I know. It takes place. That's what I said. She's a
But that's a good way to sideline it. I'm down with that. That's how it's played.
I mean, nobody said it had to be canon.
Yeah.
That's Gods and Monsters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're Batman, who's a vampire.
Yes, Batman's a vampire.
Yeah.
Batman's a vampire.
Okay.
Yep. No, that's cool. That's dope. He did good. All right, stumped y'all. All right, let's see if you know this one. All right. He's a bad motherfucker. All right.
Shut your mouth.
I was going to
Yeah.
say, that's a Shaft.
Yeah. No, it's not Shaft. He's a bad motherfucker. All right. He's an excellent fighter. Okay. Military.
Guile?
No. He's military. He uses magic powers. Just magic. He's from a very popular game. He is from a video game. Very popular video game. He's a swordsman.
Cloud?
No.
God damn it.
Sephiroth.
Yes.
What?
Yep. He's Sephiroth. He's a swordsman. He's a bad motherfucker. He's a soldier. He's military. He uses magic.
He's not. Soldier is not. What?
He's military. He was part of soldier. Dude, he was. How you gonna say he's not military? Oh my god, he's not American military. He's fucking in the game military. Don't give me that shit. All right, Kevin, your turn.
Let me see. All right, first clue. He was created by an evil scientist and been put into stasis because the man who created him couldn't control him.
Android 16.
It's gotta be something that Ryan, I don't know if you would know, so make sure it is something you know.
I think he would. This is another fairly popular character.
Okay.
Fairly
Android
popular.
17.
No.
18.
Nope.
1920.
It's a video game character from a very popular Capcom franchise.
Oh yeah.
Was it Proto Man? Mega Man? Something Man?
Oh,
Okay,
Base.
he once
Base.
when he woke up, he was originally evil, but because of a virus, he switched personalities with the Colonel that awoke him, and that's how the Colonel became the main protagonist of this series, the main antagonist of this series, and he became a hero.
Bionic Commando?
It's from Capcom. You gotta keep guessing that.
I need another clue.
He uses a green saber.
Sigma? Zero?
Zero. That's it.
I had zero 2 clues ago. I'm surprised y'all didn't say that. I thought zero when he said the thing about the Colonel and being bad and then turning good. I was like, is that zero?
Zero was never bad.
Yes, he was. When he was originally created by Dr. Wily, if you've ever seen the anime.
Dr. Wily?
Dr. Wily,
I
yeah.
thought he was created by Dr. Light.
No, he was created by Dr. Wily in order to defeat Mega Man. But he was so evil.
Yeah, I never really followed the Mega Man franchise after Mega Man X.
Yeah, but Zero's fairly popular. I'd give him that. You kind of knew Zero. I mean, Green Saber, that came away.
Yeah, because I
Well,
was
Sigma had a green saber too.
Like I said, I don't want to be too.
when I said one
Sigma have
when
a
I
green
said
saber
Mega
also.
Man,
When you said
When
green
you said
saber,
when you said Proto Man, I thought you was gonna get it because I kind of gave you was close. I mean, Proto Man.
I was thinking all the other characters. I'm
yeah,
like,
but when you said
I
green
didn't think
saber,
about it.
Sigma got the green saber. That's who originally had it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But Zero uses a green
All right, how about
saber.
this? Since Eric is arguing with you, just overturn the decision and give me the point.
I mean, I won, dude.
You won, yeah.
I'm 2 points
It's
ahead.
it's 1 and 1.
I mean, I'm a point ahead.
no, you're not. It's 1 and 1.
No, it's two.
You only did 2. Oh, he got 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I got Cloud. I mean, I got Sephiroth and I got Zero.
well, you can still stay in this. You can still stay in this, all right? Because I gotta go, and then you gotta decide because so far he's won. He's beating me unless y'all get stumped by this one. Then I think we're tied. So then we'll have to go for another one, and that's where Ryan can pull out if he wins. So
I'm usually good at that.
okay. So all right. This is she's a popular character. I just said it's a she, so slip that. All right, so there you go, female. All right. She's also a form of fucking military in whatever place she's in, so she is trained in such fashion. Okay, so I'm gonna just
I love how he looks at me.
I'm gonna state it out that way. All right. Shit. I'm trying to think of ones that won't give it away too easy.
Black Canary.
No, it's not. It's not her.
Is it a DC?
I would say she's good at solving puzzles.
Wait.
She's good at solving puzzles. She's been in a few movies. This character. Okay. Actresses have portrayed this character in a few movies. Okay. I believe more than one. I'm not sure, but I think it was more than one. She's good with guns.
Is it Lara Croft?
No.
Black Widow?
No. She's actually been in different games than her main franchise. She has her main franchise, but she's actually spun off in some different games. I think a fighting game had her.
Is it Nina Williams?
No. God damn, it's not.
Gamora?
She has short hair.
Gamora?
No, not Gamora.
Is it Mystique?
No, it's not Mystique.
Psylocke?
No, it's not Psylocke. Short hair. She has short hair. Shit.
I don't fucking know.
She
I feel like you should fucking know this.
yeah, you might. I'm trying to stay because I can say some stuff that I think might.
Trigger Ryan first.
She has a partner. That's a guy. Her partner is a guy, and they work together. I don't know if it's a lot, but fairly often. I think.
That might be.
Is it Joe Valentine?
Yes.
Oh shit, she don't got short hair. She got a fucking ponytail.
No, she don't.
No, she don't. No, she don't.
Not correct.
Bruh, she got ponytail. Bullshit. She got a ponytail.
Look it up. Look it up. She does
Dude,
not.
she got short hair and she got a ponytail too now. That's bullshit, bruh.
Well, she normally has short hair.
Bruh, she had
She
she had a
normally has
ponytail Marvel vs. Capcom. She had a ponytail motherfucker Resident Evil 5. What else?
But Resident Evil 1 and 2 and Marvel vs. Capcom, she had short hair. She had no damn
It
ponytail.
don't matter. She still got long hair. She's still in the series. She had long hair. Fuck that. That wasn't fair.
No, it was
You talking
fair.
about she had
It
short
was
hair.
She was military. She,
Bullshit.
I was about to say she'd be good in The Walking Dead,
Don't be
but I
salty.
was
I
like,
knew
gotta
that.
give it away.
I knew that.
You didn't even say she fought zombies.
All right, so who would you say won out of me and Kevin, or do you think we tied?
I said Kevin, because Kevin had me. Kevin stumped the shit out of me.
You didn't even get. Well, no, okay. What about you?
I say Seth.
Okay. I think we'll
Just
do.
to keep it interesting.
All right, one more each. This is the last one. So whoever stumps them the most out of this one wins. Also, since it's 2, Ryan, you have a chance to come back. Eric, though, if you just get 1, you win. So,
No, it's 2-2, ain't it?
no, it's 2-2. It's 2-1. 2-2.
I guess 2 of them.
Which 2?
Harley Quinn.
Oh,
And,
it is 2-2.
and Joe Valentine.
Never mind. So it's tied up. Okay, so it's tied up, and it's kind of tied up basically between us if them two are both saying different. So one character, one more. There you go.
Me?
Yeah.
All right. Let me think of somebody. I want to try and think of somebody that I think they will fairly both know it. I'm gonna start off very easy for y'all. Another Capcom character. She's blonde.
Trish.
Exactly.
God damn! You didn't even get done eating this pizza.
I was in like fucking mid-chew.
All right. Well, but that means
That's what you get for eating.
that's bad for you because you gave it to him fairly quickly. So this
Yeah.
is my turn. So this character is
I still won, dude.
well, no, because you're 2 and 2. I thought you were
I'm 2
3
and
and
3.
1. No,
It's 2-3.
no, it's 3-2 right now.
Yeah.
3-2. Yeah, he got 2. I got 3.
Yeah. So, but I'm going, so he can tie it up. All right. So, all right. So this one's to decide if I beat him. All right. So, all right. This character has a foul mouth. Curses. Character also has a drinking problem. This character talks funny. This character is
You said it's a Capcom character?
no, I didn't say it's a Capcom character.
No, motherfucker.
No. Let's see. One of the first things you see of this character is them giving a drunken call to their girlfriend. In like the game they started. It's a game character.
Bad Fur Day.
Deadpool?
No. Also no. I mean, I'm gonna say it like this. You said Bad Fur Day.
Yeah.
That's not the character's name though.
Conquer.
That's his name.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not his name. You can't say Bad Fur Day. That's the name of the game.
Yep.
That's why I didn't want to call you exactly
That's half
wrong.
the name of the game.
I didn't want to mislead you, but it's Conquer. That's his name.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so
You're welcome, Ryan. for
I
the
think
hint.
I stumped y'all harder than he did. So
With that last one.
Yeah.
With that last one, he got
the
that
last
really quick.
so
But I want to.
I got one really quick on you. You talking about the guy had an attitude. He liked pizza. Dante. Remember that?
oh
last
yeah,
time?
but that was just on the phone. All right, I'm gonna
All
do.
right, so we got
We gotta do it.
get this one.
Yeah, now. All right, so I guess I won that round on you, so it's done.
Yeah.
You lost. So whoever loses here, loses. So if anybody disagrees with that, you can write in. So there you go. What do you have one in mind? Because I'm trying to think of one right now. If you got one in mind, you can go for it.
Yeah, I got
Okay,
it. I
go
got
ahead.
it. I got it.
Let Kevin go.
All right.
Are we still playing this?
This is the last one.
Last one. All right.
Said that 2 times.
All right. Okay. He crash landed on his
Superman.
planet. No, he crash landed on his planet.
Superman.
No, not Superman. He crash landed on his planet at birth. He is a trained celestial warrior.
He crashed on Earth.
No, on his world. That's it.
He
He crashed, I forget the name of his world, so that's why I said his world. And then if I did say the name of the world, it would probably be a dead giveaway anyways.
Goku.
No. He's a trained celestial warrior. He once got into a fight with a giant shrimp, proceeded to kill the shrimp with a giant frying pan and throw the frying pan around the sun in order to make a baked shrimp dish when it came back to Earth.
What the fuck?
All right, here's your easy hit. I'll give y'all some easy hits. He's pink and he can suck real hard.
Earthworm Jim?
I know who this character is.
He is a Smash Bros. Character.
Kirby.
Yeah, you don't get it by there.
Kirby.
I don't play Smash Bros.
Kirby. You don't know who Kirby is? He's pink and he sucks real hard?
But I've never played any of the Kirby games. Nope, do another one.
You should have said
This is what we're going to do. We're not going to drag this out. Eric wins, but you don't get a punishment. Because, there. That fair?
I guess. when Kevin and Eric winked at each other.
Dude, you got Kirby games. You don't have to play Smash Bros.
I mean, to their credit, though, Kirby is a very popular character. So they did try to keep it within the realm of being popular in games. So,
in my defense, I don't play Kirby.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
I mean, that is the most. I mean, even if you don't play Kirby, that's his main power.
Yeah.
He sucks.
When he sucks.
Yeah.
Now, when you said hell, you know what I'm saying? Like, who would have thought somebody would pink and suck? What suck you talking about? Sucking a damn straw? Or sucking just fucking plain ass fucking garbage? Fuck. You should have said in hell. Fuck. He inhales.
I don't know. When he said suck, I was thinking probably sent me a porno of this.
Yeah, I might have. You never know.
He's pink and he suck. You don't even know what suck. You don't even know he suck real hard. When you say suck real hard, you get under the impression that he garbage, right?
I was thinking of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah. Oh, did we ever have you do a report on that?
Yeah, we never had to talk about it yet.
Yeah.
I need to go. Let me go back and watch it again.
Nah, you need to watch it a second time?
I do. Maybe some things I missed.
Yeah, we want to make sure that.
I'll have a full report on it.
Yeah. Are you sure you have a full report?
Oh yeah, I got something full on it right now.
Yeah. All right. Well, where did I put that shit at? No.
He got in the anime that they made for Kirby. He got into a fight with a giant shrimp.
There we go.
Mm-hmm. He got into a fight with a giant shrimp. He killed the shrimp. With a frying
You
pan.
had me on board when he said he crashed landed on this planet. You know, he's a celestial.
He knew he would have given it away if he would have said Planet Pop Star.
Yeah, pop star. I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
No,
but
not for me.
Not for him.
What the fuck is he talking about?
Planet Pop Star was a Dreamland.
No, it's Planet Pop Star. It's Pop Star.
Dreamland is the planet he goes to, right?
See, here's the best part. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah, great. All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us for Who's Next podcast. Look forward to Losing Lives, where we're doing Alone in the Dark, which is how Ryan feels when he's playing this game with us. Good night, y'all.